We listen and we judge. Out the gate, let's go.
So, if you guys haven't heard this segment yet.
I felt like you was judging me.
I was. So I said, let me let her do it to me.
I felt the judging. I felt it.
I was like, damn, but you ain't like that shit. Okay. So basically, we listen and we judge is a segment where we normally tell you gossip about our friends and we listen and we judge. However, this one is mine. As you guys know,
I always judge.
Me and my partner are a little out there.
Out there, yeah. Okay. Out there is a good way to put it.
Out there.
Yeah.
Free-spirited.
Thank you.
Okay.
Free-spirited.
Yeah.
So we were fucking this girl out here in LA. She was really dope. Now, for those
was really dope. I feel like, okay.
Oh, no, nothing really happened. So this is what I was going to talk about. Nothing really happened. If you guys are listeners of the show, you know I was getting a little depressy and just feeling a little insecure about my body. Birth control was going crazy, whatever. I had a phase. So I just kind of stopped texting. Didn't really think I ghosted. I just didn't reply to the last text. But the last text wasn't like, where are you, blah, blah, blah. So I'm on the app. We see her on the app. I'm like, oh, shit. I've been thinking about her, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. So I hit him up. I'm like, oh, my God, we matched with her again. What do I do? He's like, hit her. I wrote.
So wait, just so I can be clear. This is a girl that y'all fucked before.
This is the thick girl that I be talking about.
Okay. You haven't talked in a while, but you saw her on a dating app.
Mm-hmm.
And so you liked her again to reignite.
And she liked me again.
To reignite it. Okay.
So I wrote, not gonna lie, we've both been thinking about you, but I'm like, fuck, we haven't spoken so long. Can I just hit you up out of the blue? LOL. And here you are. She then replies, well, this is my chance to ask why I was ghosted in the first place. You guys look great in the new pics. Jealous about whoever gets y'all. I wrote back and said, hey, honestly, it's just not very sexy story, but I was just feeling a little bit depressy and stressy. Not the sexiest convo, but glad to know, you know. She wrote and said, well, I had convinced myself I wouldn't see y'all again because I don't like being ghosted. I appreciate you telling me better now that you're reaching out. And I want to be clear. I'm not like a sex worker or some party girl that's just happy to get a call whenever you feel. Like, I'm real. So I prefer honesty if you're not feeling like seeing me for whatever reason.
Bitch, I know that's right.
That said, again, I would like to see y'all again bad. Now, she sent that text.
Not you not treating women with care. Damn, Weezy.
All I did was just...
Not you ghosting. You hate ghosting.
I thought, what the fuck? This is what I was going to say. Are we going to... What is ghosting now? Because...
what is ghosting now? Okay, good question.
Because actually, I didn't even look for my last text with her, but I will. Oh. I said, how have you been? I hope you had a great New Year. We had...
New Year's?
This was the last time I spoke to her. What have you been up to? She said, oh my God, I didn't know you were opening a gym. Sorry you guys got sick during Christmas break, blah, 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 blah. I've been creating some art. That's been consuming my time. That was the last.
So that to me is ghosting.
Yeah.
How? Like we were.
So you said what is ghosting? For me, if there's an intimate relationship with somebody, and clearly she was intimate with you and your partner, ghosting looks like you not hitting me for 8 months. And then now only reigniting because we see each other on an app. To me, if I fucked a nigga and he don't hit me for 8 months, I would feel ghosted.
But also, can I just say, she didn't write me again either. The conversation just stopped.
But she was the last message.
But it wasn't like she asked me, like, I don't know, even to see her say, I didn't know you were opening a gym. Like, okay, a lot was going on. Is it horrible to write someone if you know they're crazy busy and be like, have you been? Because I do that. Like, another thing I saw recently on a meme, or not a meme, one of those little Instagram reels, and I was like, whoa, this is me. It was a girl who said, shout out to low maintenance friends. Some of my best friends got 3 texts to me. If I call them, they ain't like, ow, you didn't text me back. Now, granted, I understand her and I don't have that relationship, but I am of that brain sometimes, and it's no love lost. I genuinely don't mean anything by it. Maybe I really am not good for someone that needs a little more. So then I'm talking to my man about it, about how bad I feel. And he's like,
he hasn't hit her either?
Mm-mm. And he was like, nah, like, this is a lot of the times why I don't really have sex or do anything without you. Like, women need a lot of communication that sometimes I can't give. So when it's both of us, to just be balancing out. But like, nah, he's like, girls have been mad at me because I didn't write back for 4 hours or whatever. It's like,
I mean, 8 months can't compare to 4 hours. To me, though, I guess that's why even the unicorn aspect didn't work for me when I was trying, like, even to come in as a third, because I needed communication from, we were in a group chat, but I would have liked communication from either or constantly if we were going to even date or be a thing. And I said that was my problem too. Once I couldn't be the girlfriend, and maybe that's the thing with her. Maybe the fact that
She
said,
doesn't want to be a girlfriend.
but the fact that she said, I'm also not a sex worker or just someone that you can call to have fun. She wanted a little something more, whatever it was. Maybe it wasn't discussed. Maybe not a girlfriend.
Right.
But I know I'm not the type right now either that just wants to be called to have fun for a couple.
And honestly, that really wasn't our relationship. When she was sick, we like send her stuff. Like,
so if there was a dynamic that there was then there's a ghosting element if all of that stopped. So, you know what I mean?
But
it stopped. So that's the ghosting
But
part.
it's totally up to me to send it. Like, at what point can we not take
I mean, it's more on your responsibility because you're in the relationship she's the added person.
Yeah,
so you have to dictate what the relationship is.
And now, I'm not going to lie to you. I've been thinking about her this whole time. I probably brought her up once or twice.
You bring up the thick bitch. You was just, I forgot where we was, and you was literally like, oh my God, now I get it. I fucked this thick bitch. You literally just brought her up.
I know.
You literally just brought her up.
But also,
she was talking about fucking a thick bitch.
But no, we were having, by the way, I don't know if you're listening, we were having a sexual conversation. That's why I brought it up. But no.
Duh.
She,
No. When
I said, oh my God, this thick bitch. Like, because now I feel bad. Now this really made me feel bad.
You should.
And then she said something about like trying not to be too harsh. Like, she had wrote me back again. But here's my thing.
She's being, though, direct enough to be like, listen, because this now is up to you. As someone who's in a relationship who likes having fun, to me, there needs to be a conversation with what her expectations are, but also how you plan to show up with her. And so, otherwise, don't fuck her again.
Literally now, my new thing is, so we come back in a few weeks, and I was like, of course I want to see her at Labor Day weekend. But now I'm like, fuck, to have someone write me that, and I know I've been on that end. What do I do now?
You ask her, so what are your expectations of me and my partner? And how can I make you feel more comfortable with enjoying us? Because we miss you and we enjoy you too, but we don't want to make it weird or make you feel like you're a toss away. Because that's what she's even implying. She was like, bro, I'm not this. I enjoyed you, would like to do it again, but not with however you
This is what makes casual sex so hard.
I have so many questions. You go.
Go.
So how does that work? Because if you're adding a third, I thought that is just, hey, just hit them up whenever you want to hook up.
As a third? As a bitch who's been a third? No. That is not how that shit works.
Fair.
And it makes you feel like,